That's a new one.
At north? Oh.
There's really mountains.
Yeah, there is.
Hey, real quick, everyone gather back to spawn. So, can someone pop their flashlight on for me?
They're fine.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. I don't know what they did to break that, and I just told them, and they said, okay, well, I guess they're gonna keep it night, but
Maybe it's just a skill.
you can't blind them at the same time. You can keep them on, and air won't find you, which is wow.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You're essentially invisible for a while.
I don't know why they would do that, but oh well, I'm just the guest Zeus. So here's the deal. Past this wall behind me, we've got a bunch of vehicles for you guys to use. This is one life. Make sure you go grab earplugs because I forgot to put them on your kits because I cleared them out. You guys are somewhere within 040133. I think you're at the not the leftmost compound in that series of buildings, but the one immediately to the right of the leftmost with the big gray block in the center and the gray block on the top left. Vehicles are in that opening just to your south. Their objective is to go and hit the objective marker, which is at, I want to say, 400 meters to your slight southwest. There's a cache in the central building. They're trying to take that out. They're supposed to just be point raiding that objective and not raiding and taking over the town, but these guys might still do that. There's a bunch of enemy garrisons in there. There's a garrison in the small clump of buildings immediately to the east and west of there. Oh, I just had a lag spike. I'll be setting up a few small patrols with flashlights, but I don't think there's a point because we'll see if I can put their effects on, but that's just weird. A few changes other than your kits. I can't tell you when they leave base. I also can't shoot you any hints anymore. They were against that, so you guys are going to be on your own for coordinating where they're coming from and working against them. I would recommend you use ambush tactics to the best of your ability. Otherwise, please follow the other rules that were posted in the chat. I was just paying, so I might have to go check on that. But if you need a vehicle other than the vehicles outside, just ping me and I'll come back. Any questions?
Are we clear to leave whenever?
Don't leave just yet. We still have a few other people that might try to come in here. I'm gonna see what they want, and then I'll try to clear you guys as soon as I can.
Where are the rules at?
Collab room.
Yeah, they I can't really run.
I think that was a miss pin. This is just so scuffed. Like, what did they do to canned bacon to cause that? Like, it's not my problem, but at the end of the day, it's like there's not really any way to fix that other than to have everyone re-download a mod pack, and at this point, that's not going to be viable, but I am so confused with how they were able to pull that one off. Nonetheless, how are you all doing? Wee Woo here.
1618. Send it. 17, just signing back on net. Just brief the guys in terms of what we're doing. We'll have 2 by MH47s and 1 by Apache performing false infill at HLC Everton. Break. 1 by Reaper will be overhead providing ISR. Break. MH47s will perform uniform change and come on back in once they are done the infill.
So what?
Acknowledged.
That is weird.
Remember, we're not allowed to loot any.
Close mine. There we go.
We're only allowed to loot. We're allowed to loot anything except for plate carriers
equip it.
uniforms.
Mine.
You sure about that? That's what I read earlier.
Taker's back.
We can loot anything except plate carriers and uniforms.
We have to reslot.
That's weird.
Sorry. My bad.
No, don't respawn.
You can't take grenades from friendly forces either.
All right. So, all right, I'll go over the rules again. If you find a dead friendly or you go to the cache, the only things you're allowed to take is smoke grenades and spare mags. You're not allowed to change your guns. You're not allowed to get a scoped gun. Whoever's that intercom off, I'd cut it. You're not allowed to directly interact with them in chat, so you can't go on yelling and yell at them. You have to either keep quiet, or if you know and speak fluent Farsi, you can say a few things, but they're looking for something a bit more serious tonight. AI in the zone have active flashlights, so I don't know why the players don't. I don't know what scripting they added, but that hasn't been an issue in the past, and now it is, so I don't know what to say. If you kill any Blue 4 guys, you're allowed to take anything from them except their uniform and plate carriers. You can take them to then drop the items out, but you're not allowed to put it on and try to sneak in as them. So, yeah, if you...
So no scope weapon, does that imply...
That only applies to... Okay, again, clarifying the line. You cannot... The only things you can take from dead friendly AI or caches is... I also forgot an item there. Medical, ammo for your rifle, or smoke grenades. You can't take anything else. From COG, aka Blue 4, and there's also a Green 4 element on tonight, you can take anything at all besides vests and uniforms. So
Independent enemy to us?
Independent was literally an addition they added an hour and a half ago. It's a 6-man team. I don't know for what, but they're going to be working with Blue 4. So
helmets count as uniforms?
Helmets you can take.
Okay. Which is even more scuffed.
What about C-tabs? C-tabs, yeah?
See, yep. Anything except uniform or vest.
GPS.
So take their C-tab, take their night vision, whatever. You can drop penis.
Also, if you do grab their radios, highly recommend copying their maps because they might have their frequencies on it.
Let's pick on the radio. The radios, they have like super secret code words, so just listen.
Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions?
This guy's like a exterminator. He knows what he's doing.
All right.
Can we go now?
Ping me if you need me. Otherwise, you're clear to start moving out.
Where's my cop car?
Hey, Sam.
It's that yellow thing.
I don't know.
No, this one. It's a good cop car. Trust me.
Let's go. Wee-woo.
Let's do it.
Doesn't have the wee woo function, but that's okay. All right. Let's get back in line.
Okay. We're going to try to attempt to get there surreptitiously. Meanwhile, we'll be executing a false infill to the east. Okay. We're going to move to the ERP, establish the ERP, and then kick out.
Yeah, I don't have anyone
huddle.
else's link tonight, unfortunately. So I'm gonna take that off the title.
The ERP's gonna be. ERP's gonna be probably closer to like here. Okay. A little closer. Okay. We'll establish the ERP. We'll kick out leaders recon. Tentatively off of map reconnaissance, BPs are going to be located BP West, BP East, and BP
I just realized they have the drone above, so I need to set the patrols for the rest of everything. And then toggle. Oh, get that all sorted. How's everyone's evening tonight? I'm just trying to pretty much set up a nice little point raid operation.
Seven, this is 6. The 8, rather.
And 8, this is 7, send it.
Yeah, 7. 7 plus 8 is 15. 15, quick question for you. When do we want this false infill to occur?
Wait, while we're still debating that, give me like 2 mics.
When we approach the video, when we video, you're good to execute.
Okay, so the idea is we want to time it so that when you're at the video, their attention is drawn to the east.
Stay firm.
Okay, got it.
All right. I think that was a misping. I'm assuming that was a misping concept.
Yeah, Zeus, Fu was supposed to give me Zeus.
Okay, stand by. I just promoted you. Try it again.
Thank you.
No problem. Keep that corner clear. I think I should have everything sorted by now, maybe. Hopefully. Could be entirely freaking wrong. I have a little grit filter over that. That's kind of cool. Oh, man. But yeah, I don't have anyone for multi, guys. I'm sorry. Tonight will be our last stream. I'm then going to work on the pay for pain documents, get all those funny little compositions that we made sorted and spawnable, add a few more of my own with some of the monster mods and whatnot, and then tomorrow at 11:30 we'll be kicking off pay for pain. Then we'll be going and doing some artsy Columbia stuff, and then kicking off the DayZ server, if I recall correctly.
Okay, HQ's gonna be back here. All right,
I'm just keeping an eye for any other Op4 that come in so I can get them sorted, and we'll see how this operation goes. It's not meant to be anything difficult, just simple. Simple and easy. That's all I could ask for, you know? Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a full day. I have to also get all the documentation I want done for the, is it raining? It actually is raining. Okay, huh. A little bit of rain on the ground, that's fine. I just gotta get the documentation done for the DayZ server and get that all posted so we can have everyone know what's happening today. One life all around tonight. We'll see how long the Op4 elements last here. Blue 4 has a Green 4 detachment on tonight. I have no idea what purpose they serve because they were a last-minute add-on.
Trying to practice. I know.
It's like there's only one guy at the moment.
Markers, so it's going to get a little rough in that regard. So I will need pause reps. I cannot pull up the map and check you. So as soon as assault hits the gate,
so I guess they're meant to be ARVN kits.
I need to know when BPs are occupied and established.
So I guess they're testing that today. Who knows?
I've ever been on. It's like, oh, I'm glad I fucking got out then.
Alright, they got helicopters in play. We got Apaches in play. I don't see any planes. We only have drones, so it's just going to be an Apache sort of thingamajig. Yeah?
Are these doors meant to be locked?
No, but... Huh. I didn't lock them, so I don't know why they're locked. That's... Yeah, control space doesn't bypass either. Yeah, alright. I don't know what to tell you. Why are all the doors now magically locked? Because I didn't set that. Did I? I don't see any locking mechanism done. I've only been toggling flashlights. But other people have been able to open certain doors just fine. I don't know. All right. This is the epitome of I don't even know what's going on. Similar to the other Zeus op where I was co-Zeusing today. I don't frickin' know what's going on, man. I'm just here to Zeus. And make sure nothing bad happens.
Guns, and you'll push out from there. If we have time and we can secure and do proper SSC, we'll start folding certain elements into the objective.
I think Green 4 meant to be A&A, but only...
So be careful.
Only one of them is going to be...
exfilling back through the way we can.
I don't know.
All good?
All good.
I don't know.
Okay.
Hey. Yeah, sorry, trying to help somebody with the kit. Send traffic.
How many sensors do we have?
Right now, we will have one by Reaper up and one by Apache that can provide sensors. Once the 47th uniform change, you'll have a second sensor via a second gun.
Okay, Roger. I need you to orient and be aware that the VDO will need to be periodically checked by sensors. Copy.
Solid copy. Have relayed the plan.
he just
to
got stuck
Reaper
on a
1-1.
tree.
Break. We'll have him perform cherry ice calls, perhaps at a wider radius than normal, for the VDO. Over.
Okay, Roger. What I mean is the vehicles are going to be left there unattended and unguarded, so they need to be scanned throughout the operation. Over.
Acknowledge. So he needs to keep an eye on vehicles, vehicular security, or we need to keep an eye on vehicular security one way or the other.
Okay, fair.
We got that all the way out and about. Yes, Platts, that's what I do to make 40k buildings, is just hide the... I just hide everything and then replace it myself. Just booping the AI around so they don't run each other over. Alright, so we'll see how tonight goes. Could be interesting, could be a mess. Who knows? Checking in channel, there are 64 people on tonight, I think with about 50 to 55 blue 4 and green 4, and the rest being op 4. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is Flux with King, though? Because I thought I saw King was coming on, too. But I don't see him. Alright, that's fair.
1718.
8-7, send it.
7, just want to establish crossbow for each estimate.
Are you asking me or are you telling me?
I am telling you, establish crossbow.
Copy. Crossbow ECAS tonight. Acknowledged.
Are you aggroed?
Appreciate
now? Okay, I'm just gonna get you off the damn road then. Or not. Okay.
Alright, Liru. We're pretty much good to go whenever, is that right?
Yeah, you guys are clear.
Okay, we're probably gonna be stepping in about 10.
Alright. I'm not telling op for anything this time, so they've been deployed and they're out and about.
Alright, Raj.
Alright, anyway, changes between previous COG and this COG op are as follows. Op 4 have a set amount of medical, because people complained about Green 4 last stop having an abundant amount of medical, because I wasn't told that that was a limited option.
9, send it.
So they gave me those details last night, and I finally got them in the kits. I can't use the hint system to talk to Op 4.
0, 8, 5.
Op 4 only has 1 life because they were
Copy for a total
against
of
Op
what?
4 coming back into the AO.
I'm adding it now.
No scoped weapons, but they are allowed. They did clear me to give them, 30-round AKs and shit. And
Total of 49.
night ops
51.
exclusively going forward, so
Copy. 41.
we'll see how all this goes.
21, acknowledged.
Next week is going to be a platoon attack, which is the difference between that and a point raid is if we were going for this town, for example, it would be a platoon attack. We're only going for that small position to do something and leave, so it's a point raid. That's going to be on Stratus at, I think, Camino firing range, and we'll probably have a dev stream sometime this week where I just build up some spots, maybe add some battle damage to showcase an insurgent attack on it, and then Rangers going in and killing everything. But yeah. Again, after this op, it'll be dev work and setting everything up for the DayZ server to go live tomorrow. And then tomorrow it's pay for paying, some chill time with RT Columbia, and then DayZ for, like, what, 3 or 4 hours? I don't know. Until we get bored, essentially. We're going to add a death counter for that stream, too, and we'll see if my sanity can outlast the viewer base's wallets or bit mines or whatever the hell we want to call it. I'm doing all right, Phantom. I guess it's just a bit of a slowdown tonight. I also have to announce Monday's op today and Tuesday's op tomorrow, and then I also want to run a Wednesday op, so I got to make sure the server's ready to go for all of that. And then I need to also announce the checkpoint documentation by the end of this week, because that'll be next weekend on a Saturday or Sunday. But yeah, you know, we're just trying to get through everything and going from there, and then hopefully it'll be a bit easier after all of that is sorted. Butterscotch candy, nice.
1719.
Send it.
Here, I'll be back in a second.
Uh, 6-8 had a Apache left click error. Yeah, Apache make big boom, big boom. It's cleaned up already.
Check Raj.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
All right. Whew. Nothing exploded, so that's a good sign.
6, you want to say the last techie or the last Vic?
Also, it's kind of crazy. They're doing a ground convoy, and I've heard that most people in KOG dislike ground Vic stuff. I was told they were almost exclusively air mobile, so it just goes to show that the group is always constantly evolving, and that's why I kind of do appreciate the step back we're taking in terms of the, we're just making everything one life and trying to set
Are you in this Vic as well, Trevor?
you know,
Negative. I'm going to be in the middle.
I guess a
here.
foundation for everything, even though things are constantly evolving with that.
Grizz.
You might also notice Dante and his guys aren't on tonight. That's because they don't want to do Op4 related stuff. They'd rather be actor related stuff. So if I need actors, I'll be sure to hit them up. But again, they just don't want to be on that focus. That's fine. You do you. It's your time, right? Is it too late to come and play? Are the slots full? I still have slots. You just have to make sure all the mod sets are sorted.
Hey, Liru,
Send message.
if it gets too bad for Op4, just give him another wave. Just don't tell him, like, where we're at and everything.
Yep, okay. Yes, Boo. Hi. I'm working.
6, and if you want me in this middle, you're alright.
A-frame.
Who? At 9? Okay, I have to be back by 11.
Hey, 8-6.
Go for the 8.
So it's
Are
fine.
you ready to live
go
for
nuts,
the
okay?
false infill? I'm not saying do it now, but are they prepped?
Yeah, so the plan is,
Okay.
so yeah, they're
I'm gonna be
briefed.
working late tonight,
what we're
so
gonna
we'll
do,
see,
6,
alright?
They will be staged
Alright,
somewhere
love
there
you,
to
Boo.
the southeast, and our goal actually is to perform the infill as you cross that additional
I'm
white
not gonna give
dot
up for a second
southeast of
wave because
CP1.
there's
so
no
the
way I have to
enemy forces
coordinate that.
reacting
Plus, their
to the
spawn
half
is in the
before
zone
we make the
because I
approach.
was told to make this
Okay,
one
Raj.
life. So they're just gonna get spawn camped on the second life. So
There's plenty of room in here.
we'll just see how this goes. But yeah, Flog, if you're quick, I mean, I still have a few spare vehicles. Just make sure you grab some earplugs because I forgot them on the kits, and then you can push in. But I'm going to keep it one life, again, to establish this foundation. And then going forward, we can have everything go then. So, Nate, it's a slippery slope because they let me basically field in Op4 and actors. I think after we establish a base program, what we could do is I can talk with Karma, I can link my Discord into COG somehow, and then I can bring people in if you want to play as Op 4. You're probably going to get your PP slapped if you play as Op 4, to be perfectly honest, but, you know, it's all a balancing game. But I would say after this Op and then the next Op, because as you can see, they're having some really weird compat issues at the moment. I've never seen that before, but they're always, you know, adding to their stuff. I'll see about opening the floodgates, but we'll see. Because that's all up to Karma. I'm merely just the guy that makes the mission and gives recommendations. I try not to dick anyone because these are, you know, now PvP ops technically, so I'm just trying to be fair for everyone involved. But, you know, if Karma says he wants more Op 4 guys, then I'll, you know, make sure we bring in more Op 4 guys if that's what his community wants. God, why are these AI so freaking... I'm just gonna respawn
Let's
them.
give him a warm welcome, shall we?
They're not there anymore. I don't know why that patrol route's such a pain in the ass, but that patrol route's such a pain in the ass. Just gonna move it. Alright, OCAP began, which means the mission is officially starting, so... Hopefully no one in Op 4 is in the channel right now. You shouldn't be listening or watching the stream, guys. If I catch you, I will strangle you. So here's what COG's plan is tonight. They're going to do a false landing. And they're going to land that at the same time this ground convoy comes in. They're going to have an Apache on station for assistance. And they also have a Reaper in the air for assistance as well.
8-6.
Op 4's biggest defense here is we have a 23mm to guard against any aircraft that come in close.
Find out. Sorry, we've been trying to get the
I got a few
orders
mobile
going.
techies and
right
just
now.
some infantry, so we'll see how things go. I'll probably bring in a small wave of QRF to come in from the southeast. Coming in, I'm going to keep it away from wherever their ground convoy comes in on, though, and bring in some stuff based off of how things go, so we'll see how things go. Canned Bacon is their local mod that has a bunch of add-ons for things like the custom flashlight tweak, and I honestly don't know what else is in it. It's got a few gigabytes in there, so there's something in there that's important, but, you know, they also have their own sound mods and whatnot, so I'd imagine that's probably what's in there. And yeah, I'm keeping this one life for Op 4. In the future, for next week, for example, I might allow Op 4 to do a 2-life thing, but again, I'm being very strict right now on just setting up a foundation for things, because especially with what happened with Benghazi, a lot of people got pissed off for various reasons, so now I'm just kind of pulling the plug on. I'm not being laissez-faire anymore about it. It's my mission, it's my reputation on the line, I'm setting the rules, and then we'll see if they like that. You know, how would I put it? It's like the scientific method. One independent variable at a time, and we'll change things up as the missions progress. If they like it, we'll keep it. If they don't, we'll move on to the next thing. Benghazi, just a bunch of small things, and a big thing was there was a 3-layer mass cas of 2 people went down. That brought in more people, and then a friendly grenade knocked 8 people out, and then 3 people got lost, and Op 4 stole a law.
Star have eyes on our path.
And then,
6 is 8. Update.
Yeah.
Overall slant is 3-0 for PY 001. Slant for the objective
It got
area.
messy. A lot of people got annoyed.
10-0-0. Break. Hatch marks 9-10 and 5-6 yellow are enemy occupied buildings at this time.
Roger. What's HM 14 and 12?
So I'm hearing them doing their reconnaissance calls
Stand by, 6.
Also, I'm seeing this HMG Techie 3. Where's that pushing towards, over?
And they got the QRF site marked, so... slowly. So I'm going to be honest. Playing the Op as an Op 4 actor for Benghazi, I think, was actually pretty fun. That's what a lot of them told me. And I think if you survived, you actually would have had a lot of fun. It just, a lot of people got dicked halfway through the Op because of some pretty serious misplays by Blue Fort.
6-8 Delta.
And it cost them.
HMG Techie 3 is moving west-east along the
How was the
MSR
kill
to the
cog
target
recently,
building.
by the way?
West to east, stretch.
Oh yeah, Ollie, they were, but they just added protection, and there hasn't been an issue since, so it's fine.
Welcome.
But what happened in the last kill cog? Because I wasn't here because I was at an anime convention, but I'm curious what happened with it. I will be covering the next kill cog, though. They worked with me to schedule on a day that I knew I'd be free, so... This is one life, yes.
On the roof of building 70 on the west side of the 70 series on the roof.
Oh, I did put a static MG down
north
somewhere.
Of the main approach route, along the
That's
RP
right there.
route at Hatzmark Red 12. 5 RMAMs.
Roger.
It kind of sucks though, because I had this really awesome custom tunnel complex for Cog to do, but it was. If you saw the other ops I ran with that, you know the issue with it. And it sucks because I found it from a kill Cog mission, but they never did any PvP in those tunnels, which is why the issue was never found.
6. No.
But that's okay. I've got other tunnel mods I could potentially use. It's just rebuilding it. It's going to take a while, and we're not going to do anything like that until we get some of these other issues ironed out and whatnot. That's a motorcycle driving by. Tough Shots, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, broski. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Six, 8.
Oh, Wales was in it, and it went really bad for Cog? Dang.
7, 8.
I was hoping I could cover something like that, some brutal PvP and whatnot, but...
At this time.
Copy. Helicopter assault was pushing at this time. Acknowledge.
I hate to say it like this, but if Cog also does, you know, poorly in a kill Cog, that also alleviates what happened with Benghazi. So I hope people realize that it was just, you know, poor situations and no one gets mad at me specifically. How would I say this? Because of how I am with YouTube and whatnot and throttled by so many things, I do deeply care about my reputation. And I know there's been quite a few people in the past that have tried to trash it. Hell, even DDoS me over it, but...
6, 8.
You know, I just want to make sure everyone's having a good time.
The position, he pushed sensors to cover the convoy route, so
all started in the same place. They had the option to work with each other.
Acknowledge.
But it looks like they've all just kind of separated instead. They can opt to work with each other, but again, they've all just gone separate buildings. I think they're just trying to cast a wide net here, because they know if they group up, they're in a lot of trouble. This driver's really good at getting stuck in that tree. Literally, he does it so well, I could argue he gets paid for it. Anyway, this is what the lighting looks like right now, which is kind of weird because I set the server darker. I set the mission file to be incredibly dark, and it's super bright now. So I'm actually curious here. If I set the date... So it's the 13th. Which is
8-6. What's the pause rep?
This isn't the date I set. I set it around here because I wanted it to be darker. So I don't know how the date changed. Might have been another Zeus or someone else I did in the mission file. But
6, 8.
I just want that to go on for the record.
Is now east of the POI.
I didn't set I didn't set this.
Series caught on tree. Over.
Okay, Roger.
Someone else set this.
What's the ETA? Just so I'm tracking on the
he's... Oh my god. I love it. He's literally turned this into a prop, and he's gonna come out later and bump him. I love Skelly and his intuitive thinking.
What's the ETA?
That's smart.
The false infill,
good old Skelly.
Completing over.
Op4 do have short-range radios to communicate with each other, yep. Skelly's out for blood.
6, 8.
Send it.
Northwest.
Contact our position moving northwest.
Yeah, he just gave us a bad call. He's got us. He just picked us up.
Roger. Visual friendly. Yeah, what's the ETA for the half false info?
I'm trying to get info now. Stay by.
All right, Roger.
Yeah, there isn't really anywhere else for me to cross. I'm gonna go check out that false LZ with that car.
6, 8. They're on the ground now.
Roger.
6, this is 8. Gun 2-1 is engaging no contacts at HLZ Everton as briefed to draw attention southeast side.
Okay, Roger. Roz is tracking where in Loba's vehicles, correct?
Yeah, he just hit his turnaround point just as Blue 4 was coming in, so there's not going to be any aggro draw there. I'm going to go ahead and set up global AI here, though. Again, actually, I'm not. So they have their own mod that sets AI, so I don't want to touch anything to override it, because it's already overriding, so I'm not going to touch it. No TP to Vix? What do you mean by that, Night Stalker?
6-8, HMG Techie 3 is
Did
now
you crash?
to the east of the video.
Okay, Roger, feed me.
You're Rob at base? Okay. In the future, just say something on side chat, and I'll boop you in, buddy. Did you type something on side? Because I totally missed it then. If you did, I completely apologize. Why didn't that put you in? That Vic might be full then. Alright, Rob, I'm gonna put you in the rearmost Vic.
8-6, after we VDO, go ahead and give me a assessment on how that false info went over.
Acknowledged.
Oh, they turned off side chat. Oh, okay, well that's...
6-8 update.
I'm just gonna have to be vigilant on it, but I don't have auto ads, so
crossing
this...
east of the 7000 series at this time. BDO
this
is
should be
clear.
interesting.
Clear at this time.
Roger.
Sending down. 6-8 BDO is ice.
Something cratered that position. I gotta sneak something in the mission file then to give me auto ads so I can see when people join in. Because otherwise there's no way for me to know if they turned off side chat, you know, to get people TP'd in. So it's like, what do I do at that point?
Update on false infill HLZ Everton. Successful 2x47s on the ground for approximately 1 mic break. We had Gunflight perform false HLZ suppression, and they have exfilled successfully.
Lolo, do you want to TP back to your spot?
One is standing by on station.
I would just walk.
Okay, roger that. Pull casts either on first contact of the assault force or as we hit the Orby. How copy, ever?
Acknowledged.
Op 4 are not allowed explosives unless you loot them from Blue 4. Oh, it's literally gonna be finding a freaking needle in a haystack here.
Be a little difficult.
6-8.
Senate.
False infill successful. 2 times HMG techies pulled east toward HLZ Everton.
JT Crown. Ooh, those choppers are loud. When you're ready to go, tap my shoulder. I'll teleport you back in, okay?
I appreciate it.
All right. They're gonna have one hell of a walk. That is for damn sure.
دریافت شد.
This is where the false LZ was, right? That should be good. Alright. What was his name again? Hitman. get him back to Carp. Yeah, I see him by those guys, so...
انجام
Get him. Alright, we're backing off. Oh, these are bushes, and they can potentially take out my wheels. That's another bush. Rest in peace, my radiator. Alright, I am declaring victory. We have defeated the American force.
When able, let me know what those HM 9 and 10 marks are again, over.
Here, I like my little campsite. Now, did, he has a fuel leak. Alright, moderate damage to the engine and the main rotor. I'll take it.
That's mark 9 and 10 yellow.
I'll take it.
Patrol to our east.
It's good enough for my 50 cal, sir. I did my best.
6, 8. And it. Slant. Heads marks 9 and 10 combined. 4, 0, 0.
Alright. Now it's just a lot of chill time. They do have access to triple R back at base, in the form of that thing and that thing. See, now we have the other pilots down. Looks like they're going to be taking a second Apache. Oh boy. Got some reconnaissance going on.
Just let me know when you get it.
I'm gonna respawn him because he's being a bit special. What was his original turnaround? Was like right here, so I'm gonna set that back up. He's gonna go back to driving.
Meet up.
I'm gonna set him back on his patrol as well.
Gun 2-1 just took a hit from enemy AAA. That's on me. We did not get a brief on enemy capabilities.
Roger, is he okay?
He just called Mayday. I'm assuming that's a negative.
Alright, keep me advised.
Did you... Bro!
Shut it up. Shut it up.
Bro!
6-8. 10-8. They're updating the HADS mark on their position. Stand by.
So they went down?
Like, here, let me explain this. They did a false LZ. I heard the choppers coming in. They loitered for a while. I'm like, all right, I'm going to send something over to go check it out. I then continued to hear the choppers, so I hunted it down with an M2 techie. And then while I wasn't looking away, this guy was still aggroed on. He actually drove back and he managed to shoot it down. Bro, this is like the first stop I did with COG where we managed
Hey, Hey, 8-6.
shoot
I need
a
stash on that bird.
plane down, even though I think it crashed on its own.
It is crashed. There is a techie coming after it. We're getting cast on it.
Alright, Roger. Can you handle that with internal CSAR from flight?
No!
انجام در یاب شد انجام میدم در یاب شد.
Oh man.
6 is 8. Techie has been neutralized.
Yeah, they were 2
Raj,
meters off
can
the
you
ground. Don't know
work
why,
that,
but
extract with flight.
Affirm.
I've shot freaking RPGs at their helicopters before, but that's the first time we've seen actually an Apache go down for COG. So, whew. Definitely brutal. Yeah, no, the drone is what just airstruck it. I'm gonna have these 2 guys pull away. They're gonna have someone go and pick them up.
6, 8 Delta.
Send it.
That Sparkle's at 4-man patrol closest to us.
Okay, Raj. I need all casts. Just worried about getting this pilots out of here.
Copy.
But that's the risk you run if you're gonna do a false LZ on me, is I'm gonna send forces to go and check it out. And then if you have the Apache still there and they can hear it, I'm gonna go check out that. Now, do we see... we see... Okay, we do kind of see that in the distance. I'm gonna go check out these smoke billows here with that 4-man team. I'm gonna say they're within radio range of this one. They're gonna order these guys to come over here as well. They're gonna go check out that one, see it's nothing, and then notice that that's a chopper wreck, so we'll send those units out to go see what's going on there.
6-8, enemy technical just drove through on the road. He hasn't seen us. He's moving west.
Alright, Roger.
He's behind us now, 100 meters.
Wait, so we good?
Yeah, we're just making sure no one's being left behind. Wait on.
Yeah, we're gonna find those Vics.
One tree's way in the back, 6.
So long as they're in visual, we're good.
That's the thing, or not.
6-8. That it. And tactical went right through. It has not contacted anything as yet.
Alright, Roger.
Bro, free techie.
I need assessment 7.
6 and wait to short haul here for a minute. Let tree and APU catch up.
دریافت شد شنیدم
Now we're gonna go try to check out what the hell's going on. Silver lining though, I got free techies. If I can get those back, I can get them crewed. Every man for themselves.
Send it.
That was the techie to our west that just got struck by Reaper. One time destroyed.
Every man for themselves. Well.
Correction, 2-time dismounts on 2-time strikes.
That didn't really work out for me now, did it? Those were close to friendlies, yep.
6-7.
Looks like they're finally getting that flight out there. I am willing to bet these guys are aggro because of those distant explosions.
6-7.
Yeah.
APU has caught up. We're pretty much good to go.
Alright, Roger.
We got 2 guys super far up right now. Lights are shining. So yeah, for the AI, the lights are good, but for the players, the lights are...
6-8.
Yeah, whatever.
Send it.
6, be advised.
Is this Snot? I didn't order these guys to come over here. This is just part of their patrol.
Break. They inspected one of our vehicles on the west side before we hit them.
Not.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh. 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 Well, that's our first KIA of the night, and that was just to a 4-man patrol doing a circle here. Damn. Holy shit. This is COG's AI settings. Yeah, I already said I'm not going to do the global here because they told me they have their own setup for AI. So this is disabled, so it's whatever settings they're running. And that was pretty brutal, not gonna lie. That was, ooh. Have this car kind of come around here. Big ouch. I don't have anyone alive that can potentially take his body, though.
Send it. HMG Techie 1 on the road moving west.
I think Op4 can figure out where they're going now.
They're doing H.
Correction, HMG Techie's
7, just make sure we have cohesion here. Make sure the guys behind us are scooting up right side and
So
north
yeah,
side security.
Snot is their smart marksman team, and they were way too far ahead. I try pulling him back now. That literally caused it to fly away. My god. Flux is still just driving around in that one car. Good god. Yeah, they've got very loud sound mods.
Chris.
Yeah, I'm trying to look for him. I don't see him in this grass.
6-8 civilian car moving down the MSR.
Copy, civilian car moving out of the MSR.
I still love Skelly's hiding spot. Out of everyone, I feel like Skelly's going to be the one to do a jump scare and get the most kills. Now I got Op4. This is what's really going to test Op4's resolve. Are they going to try to risk it, go through this open area and potentially get killed, or are they going to stay in the town and wait for Blue 4 to come to them? If I was in Op4 shoes playing this, I would, if I wasn't doing what Skelly was, because that's probably the best thing you could do, I would just hunker down and wait for Blue 4 to come to me.
7, this is 8.
Send it.
Did we get information?
Yeah, Dan, I'm so sorry, dude. There was a patrol circling this spot the entire round, and you guys walked into it, and you... Literally, the patrol point was, like, right behind your body where their next rally point was, or waypoint, excuse me, and they... Ooh. That was brutal, buddy. That was brutal, but, yeah, you were quite a ways away. Flux just got... absolutely annihilated for his one life. Ouch.
I'm on my way to tree right now.
Jay-Z's decided to drive all the way over here. He's literally... Yeah... I feel like ISR is gonna smoke him with something, because the drone sees this. Oh boy. shot. Jay-Z's trying to be cheeky up here. I don't know if they saw Flux armed in here, or if they just actually smoked a civilian Vic. I'm curious to see what Flux might have done, but alright, that 4-man team gets smoked. These guys, I still have them coming up to check out this crash site.
And job me up.
And then I still have that 2-man team running back. It's ISR, not IRS. There's no tax evasion here, you silly chucklehead.
Send it.
What do you want me to do with this body?
Who is it? Not?
Yeah, Dan.
Hold on to it for now.
Roger.
Yeah, they got his body.
Hey, you got custody on Dan. Hey, 8-6.
So we got Breaker trying to put a few shots out there. You got some people getting hit here.
Well, the Guardian just went back after picking up the pilots, and it just uniform changed to
I did have
2 by
a sniper
Apache,
here,
so,
but
we can get one up, but we don't have them up at the moment.
All right, can you give me a Guardian?
Acknowledged. Stand by.
Hey, Grizz. Hey, find Moose Goal, set an HLZ right here. Get Dan up.
Working on it. Calling back from all the way in the back.
and he's running. If they detect him up there, though, they're just going to ask for the Reaper to kill him. You can see it just in the sky up there, a little moving dot. A little worried about Breaker's position. They're putting GLs on Jay-Z's position. He needs to run. Oh my god, dude, you need to run. You're gonna die. So they know he's up there. We saw the GL come up.
Hey, net call. We're gonna call in a medevac bird here, over.
So they're calling medevac for the body. They're up there watching for Jay-Z. And he's still plinking at people.
6-8 priority.
Muscle.
6-8 priority. Control northeast across the river. They're drones with flashlights on.
He is quickly running. I'm waiting to see the drone get called for it. I'd say the Op 4 players are very lucky on this maneuvering right now because the Apache's off station because Techie managed to shoot it out.
Hey, 8-6, was it a manpad or RPG that took down the bird, over?
They were hit by AAA, lead.
Raj.
We did not, I was just talking to Boosco about that. We don't have any ground-to-air information, so yeah, they nailed them.
Okay, that Zoo's been marked since Raw's has been up, over.
So first thing I'm going to tell him tonight in the debrief was that 23 didn't hit him. A techie that came over to check out what all that noise was with a 50 cal hit him. I drove him up, he plinked at him, they pulled away, and then I stopped interacting with that techie. I checked back 2 minutes later, and the techie turned back around and still hunted air down and still managed to shoot them down. So AAA is technically anything that flies up in the air, so 50 is technically AAA. But again, it wasn't my intention to shoot them down. It was my intention to get them to go away, and then I can continue the op. But
8-7.
the AI had other plans.
Actually, I'm coming to you.
Yeah, no,
Seeing him right here with you.
it's a burning wreck here, and I got the guys have gotten out since, and they're still running back into the AO. But that was
7, make sure that
that was wild.
Rear is tied up, looking westbound.
No, it shot him down. Here's the wreck. It's still going. Guardian Flight already picked the 2 pilots up. They're gonna, as you heard over the net, change over to another Apache, but I didn't plan for that to happen. I did plink at them and make the Apache go away, but again, I look away and check 2 minutes later, and that happened. But because there's no air support, if there was air support, Jay-Z would be getting blown up by it right now, but today just seems to be the craziest of nights. Lolo has come around. He couldn't resist, but he is dead. I don't think he got anyone, though.
Bruce, I'm good.
Is that a hunt IR going up? Nope, it's a flare.
Yeah, it's the...
Here, I'm just doing this so I can check back. Okay, it's just Dan. Right, oh, Dan.
8-6, how's that Casaback?
Working on it. Wait, one working on it right now.
But yeah, since Air's now having to work on the Cassavac, I'm not sure if they'll be able to get anything. Breaker's going to wait him out. And we still got a good chunk of Op 4 in the city. But this is not how I expected tonight to play out. That's also why I really like watching Kogovs. Because they could really go either way. Jay-Z, I think, is getting a little uncomfortable from those GLs. Literally pulled away last second before that hit him. You still got the Vix back there burning. I'm a little worried to see what, you know, Skelly might pull here, but I did say Karma because, you know, and that's ironic too. Flux was one of the first people to die, but he's a member of Pepega, and I was under the impression that more people from Pepega were coming tonight, so I told Karma, yeah, there's going to be some heavy hitters on Op 4 tonight.
We're bringing
but
the brief in. The problem we've got, that CU site on 11, we're trying to figure out whether or not he's going to have line of sight on the
strike it, over.
And this is the craziest thing to me
It's
too.
inside the target compound.
Just strike it.
They think this is a much bigger threat than it actually is. They think it's going to be able to shoot down the Guardian flight when it comes in. It probably could at certain angles, but I think they think this is the thing that shot the Apache down, when in reality it was just some 50. So I would say, again, just AGM it. They won't have to worry about it, but it's just... I was about to say, you better not be unconscious because you hit something. Okay, good. Just making sure. I would have laughed my ass off. Yeah, they got Dan's body in a body bag right now. They're trying to have a Guardian flight come in to pick it up, which is a Medevac UH-60. Yeah, that's fair, Dan. Alright, there's Lolo leaving because he got killed off. So Op 4 are down 2, Blue 4 is down 1, and Blue 4 is down in Apache.
Six, 8. Send it. About 2 mics till 8 Hellvac. Medevac, sorry.
Sorry, 8 Delta 7 Ruby lots.
I got it.
2 mics till
You got it.
Medevac.
Acknowledge, thank you.
Recovering the bodies serves 2 purposes. 1, a roleplay reason, and 2, at least for Killcog, if they recover your body, they let you spawn back in. And they might do that for Dan tonight, but don't quote me on it. So they might be able to tag him back if they bring the body back. I say these are 1 life, but again, sometimes they do that feature and sometimes they don't. I don't know.
6-8, I gotta get an HLZ. I know,
Jay-Z's
but
trying to do
give him a
recon, but
signal.
he's getting hit. 1 life with an asterisk of if they bring the body out, then they're fine.
Grizz, you got the body?
I'm going to send another 4-man team in. Oh. I didn't realize the Apache was engaging stuff. I'm going to pull them back then.
6, 8 Delta, that's our friendly heli.
Down there, still no bodies. So I think they're popping GLs over here, thinking Jay-Z might still be over there. Heli has come in. That gun got knocked, and...
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
8-7, we're good. 8-7, we're good.
Okay, that's a new one. So this guy died in the tower. That guy died, and something weird happened. Body got flown over here, and Skelly, the vehicle's damaged. Yeah, he's still in there. He's just vibing. It's a feature of Hurt Your Eyes. Jay-Z's still alive. He slipped into the river. You gotta love players. Now he's getting shot at as he goes in there. He doesn't drown. Hey, Zach, how you doing? All right, let's start bringing in a little bit of QRF here. I'm thinking this road right here. Let's bring in 2 teams of 6 across 2 cars here. Actually, let's do... What do I got here? We can do like an 8 or 10 man that can immediately go in and attack. Let's do a 10 man and a 4 man.
Six, 6, did you guys push east across the field?
Yeah, we're pushing, following that front line.
Okay, we're moving up now. We're taking indirects from our southeast.
Yeah, roger.
Oh, they're tracking Jay-Z. He got hit once.
6, 8.
I'm waiting to see it.
7, 8. Send it. Got an armed man on Sparkle underneath the bridge who's popping up periodically. Throw some rounds at us.
Ice and Sparkle, do we have anything to get that with?
We do, yeah, I can hit it with the APKW.
Hey, from you're clearing that.
We have a friendly down here on me.
Oh, they beat down to friendly. Or maybe Breaker did.
Correction, he's dead.
Who is it?
GL's coming in. He's going to try to get on his bike. 4-man team decided to be dumb.
Sit rep?
It's a DC 6.
Okay, Raj.
Okay, it's a DC. All right. That would be Rob. Gonna make sure I'm on lowered volume here. He's running for it. Breaker pushed out. He's staying in the rice paddies here. Actually, that might be corn. I honestly don't know. Jay-Z's continuing to run for it. Alright, in the back, I can delete these bodies. That's Lolo's body. I'm gonna get rid of that one as well. Sparkle is continuing to stay on Jay-Z here. He's trying to look for a place he can turn out. And something deads. He takes a wound from there. More GL's coming on him. Those sound more like AG. Yeah, so I think an Apache finally hit him. His luck finally ran out.
Enemy EKIA northeast of the river. He's down.
Roger.
The other car is gonna nope the hell out after seeing that. I think in the future we'll probably make it 2 life as well. We're just, again,
7, this is 8.
testing all this out.
We got enemy tactical dismounts. Has mark 32 green on the road east to LCC.
Most of those guys are picked off.
8-7. Are we able to
There's
hit that?
Jay-Z.
Yes, I can hit it.
Go ahead and hit it when able.
Breaker, I think he's waiting for Blue 4 to come right on him. He's gonna have a beautiful shot here when he decides to take it. I've completely lost track of him. Yeah, he's moved back here. So I think they just brought Dan's body back. Breaker's abandoning this position. I would have stayed in here. We have a 3-man detachment coming up. We got some legs plastered to the wall.
They're probably gonna be working on something.
Tune into the
Alright, 1 second.
Give me advice.
Roll them.
Advise on one taken.
Strike. Where do you need me?
Just tracking down you.
Yeah, sorry. Yep, understood.
Breaker's still up. Managed to get Aussie there. Before coming in, Breaker's fighting for it. Ooh. He gets blown away. Managed to get a guy down, though. Again, I would have stayed in the concealment there and waited for them to breach, lined them all up and taken them, but valuable experience there. He did kind of get wrecked there. He went face first into a 249 and tried sprinting around. He should have either waited them out inside or just stayed in the previous position altogether. Ah, Flux, I'm sorry. They did blow up your taxi, dude. Did you have a gun on you or something? I don't know what hit you there.
Word.
A noble effort, Breaker. You at least knocked one of them out.
Yeah, I put like 20 rounds into one of them. I felt like.
Yeah, you gotta. That's why I said earlier their armor's really powerful. You gotta aim for the head or the limbs.
How come we don't have radios this time, by the way? Or is that just me? I joined late, so.
I probably forgot then. I'm sorry. But this is one life, so enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Thought they did have radios in their kits, but okay, I guess. No, I'm gonna challenge that. We're using the kits from last week, which had radio. Whatever. All right. Draco got sniped.
HQ's holding in at the LCC. Saying HQ's holding in LCC.
Copy 8. Disregard 6, 7. I'm currently holding with APU. Do you want me to reposition?
You're good there, over.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, it's supposed to be darker than this time of day, but I've already seen that that's been changed too, so. I guess stuff got changed around. Not gonna complain. People made it work. Wow, that car got nailed, but at least the team got out. And I'm assuming all the infantry out here got killed? Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and delete all that. I'm gonna spawn in some infantry to come in and some additional QRF.
منتظر up.
600 realize.
دارم بیام.
Say again, we're 8.
آماده
I was trying to reach 6.
6, do you copy?
دریافت شد. دریافت شد.
1618, you up?
It's up, it's fine.
So many factions. With people would be smart, right? Let's do PKM. Ass lane. What a wonderful choice of words. Yeah, that's with my volume lower. Jeez.
Can you get Orco? Okay, pull back dark.
17 games of tic-tac-toe on the Op4 map.
Blue team, we're at ISBF just to your south.
Roger, this is not a TMTM map.
Throw smoke in the thing.
This is a COG op.
1-1, keep that.
Then go back and play him, Broadshore. Ooh, star cluster round for Flare. Well, again, I'm just the Zeus here. I'm given my parameters and I work with them. So if you want to actually make a change on ops, you're gonna have to go talk to Karma or Moose Skull or whatever. I'm just here to watch this happen. Speaking of watching things happen, I am all for what we're about to witness. Okay, bad pen. I think Skelly's literally just gonna listen and wait for the right time to come out. We have the cash right here that they needed that. I'm gonna be mean. How can I be mean? Simple.
1619, be advised, I'm tracking 1 times. Casualty, or 2 times casualty.
2 casualties. Ooh.
Player.
Who got knocked? I know we had Aussie down. Looks like he's back up though, so... Orico got hit in crossfire. And I don't see anyone else down. Alright. One of the techies never arrived, so it's just the other one coming up.
To this side, hey, come here.
Cool.
6-8.
That is the right thing, though. Grenade fragging that.
We've struck contacts to the town to the south, or we're about to strike contacts to the town to the south break. We got the other Apache west, monitoring our north side of the river as well as our approach here southeast.
All right, Roger. Any situation change on the video?
Don't know why those guys were dynamically moving around. Techie came down, didn't really last too much. Didn't really last long there. Oh. Hide and seek. You can literally see him from the back come far. Oh, it's a false window. Oh, he can literally watch him. Oh. He's timing it.
I'm just...
6-8.
8-7, send it.
7, permission to strike compound southwest HMP with 6 armed vams, southwest rooftop.
You're clearing that.
Solid copy, we're cleared to engage.
This is the best game of prop hunt I have ever witnessed. Alright, so you got Op 4 still trickling around in the town here. You got friendly AI coming in as well. I got other units trying to come around.
We're gonna collapse out.
AP is green this time, 6.
They're holding here. They're fighting these 4 guys back there. I'd say everyone's thoroughly engaged, though, at least on the fronts and the sides.
Hey, Moose, check on AB.
Copy, hold it.
I'm gonna bring in one thing of QRF here. Send them to careless hold fire, just so they don't, you know, early dismount.
8-6, I need a sit rep on our video.
They're working on it. Sorry, did you say our video?
Our video.
Okay, wait a minute.
Ah, no! That was another misping. Yeah, so Skelly went in, and I think he immediately got shot. Looks like it didn't net any gains. That's unfortunate. Oh, I was rooting for him. I was rooting for him. Alright, they got the charges set.
6.
Send it.
APU is solid.
Send it again.
APU is solid. They just missed the call. They're addressing some combat to the east.
Well, they did nail Flux, who was driving around in an unarmed Vic, so you can push that narrative if you want, Den. Yeah, I think it's safe to say they got the cash. Let's go ahead and delete the textures.
We're pulling back a little bit more. Hey, is Goon down? Is that what's up?
6, 7, do you want me?
10 and 7.
9, 7.
Ooh, my frames.
6, 7, do you want me to break down these queues too, or leave them there?
No, hold on, just keep them there.
Sorry, Big Ol'?
Hey, I need a syrup on 1-1 the actual.
1-1 actual is gonna be down.
Sam and Devil are going for a wide flank play.
As follows, destroyed one by building southwest with HMG techie or HMG gun in placement on the roof with 6 armed man. Break. Also killed 3 enemy infantry advancing on the north side of the river.
Copy HMG emplacement and 3 times enemy infantry on the side of the road. Acknowledged.
Solid copy and 9 by ETA.
Acknowledged. Good copy. 9 by ETA.
Got some rear shooting going on back there. You know what? This man prayed extra hard today. If I wanted to, I could just spawn another guy coming out of his house. But I'm not going to commit every single guy to the fight.
7, be advised. Requesting approval for strike on 15 armed men. Have smart.
Sam and Devil are coming around. Quarterback starting to push.
They're moving into the city to engage us.
You okay, that's far,
Say again, Whistle.
You're clear to engage.
Gotcha, Skelly. I really want to see what that was, because I wasn't able to watch it. Guys come and flank around. We got these guys getting smoked. Devil and Sam attempting to come around on the far side. 1 blue 4 KIA tonight. Oh, 2 blue 4 KIA tonight.
Fuck, can I not?
Alright, so we've had 2 blue 4 die and an Apache go down. We got a few other people unconscious at the moment. And the Apache is now engaging the infantry, which I am going to proceed to scatter. Some of them at least.
7-6, get a handle on 1.
Copy. Making my way back from my APU pod.
I need you to get him to the medics and get ready to move.
Copy, do you want me to break down APU or no?
No, I'll break him off myself.
Acknowledge.
They're still coming around. And I think they brought Dan's body back, otherwise these two could have been able to loot it, which would have been very interesting. There's the second body bag.
MPU, this is 1-6. You can pull back westbound, over.
The drone went down. How did the drone go down?
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dan, I'm gonna strangle you. And then you having no legs ain't gonna be the worst of issues. So, I'm curious why the drone went down. I know why the Apache went down.
6-7.
But...
Send in for 8.
Oh.
I'm trying to reach 6.
Yeah, send it.
Dan pinning me so hard it's breaking my Zeus. Looks like they have a second drone that just came back on station.
Back up.
Alright, Raj.
Sam and Devil are coming around. There's a little bit of northern security here on them, though, but it's limited.
This is 8.
8, this is 7, send it.
2 times armed mams on Sparkle West.
Copy, 2 times west, arm mams, acknowledge.
Oh, they're marking the AI.
Eight, 7.
Sam just came up and planked. Now they're shooting at Devil. Devil gets blown away. He's by another body bag. I think that's for someone that crashed. Could Sam sneak in, though? And he gets double tapped by a GL. Ooh. Sam, though, if he overdoes it, though, he's going to end up in front of some barrels here.
HQ sound off.
7 top, 8 is also up, he's beside me.
Oh, there's a reason I've been saying to everyone, like, this is not meant, like, COG stuff is not meant to be fair. At all. Like, it's meant to be completely tailored to Blue 4's experience. I told Op4 going into tonight, like, it's not gonna be fair, and if that's not what you want to play, then don't play. I mean, that's why Dante's boys aren't on tonight. But we're still seeing some Op4 get some licks in.
Yes, I got full accountability. I'm not tracking anyone else down besides Dark.
Okay, we're pulling out now.
Roger that.
Yeah, it's realistic, exactly. Speaking of realistic, there goes my 4-man QRF team that's no longer alive. Yeah, this dude decided to just stay there. He's been completely shell-shocked, but I'll pull him back. I'm gonna delete some of the AI here that are just gonna
6, 7, are we
stay back. Sam overcommitted and got killed, but if he knew to poke his head up at the right time, he could have gotten right behind a few guys and potentially stolen a weapon. But again, it's all about that coulda, woulda, shoulda. And I think this op's gonna start wrapping up in I think we're gonna be done in 30 minutes. Between the final fighting, whoever is committing isn't gonna want to commit anymore.
6, 7, I'm sticking with 8.
All Op 4, I think, are down at this point, and it should be GG. That's all the actors down. Yeah, he ended up committed and ended up right in front of all these dudes. Yeah, Dark, you were the second KIA tonight. I'm sorry, broski.
6, 8, in Ryan.
Send it.
What's your current position?
I can even check
we're up on the line, over.
They may have taken that out.
No, Vaughn, they have not.
Alright, so they disabled that?
What I'm gonna be honest, what we're witnessing tonight, I think, is peak what they want. To be perfectly honest. I just want to remind everyone, I Zeus for a wide array of communities.
6, 7, I'm
From
filling AP.
my own to 506 Secret Squirrel to POG to COG to BT to the 700th.
6, 8. Or 7, 8.
Wide range. There's plenty of ways to play Arma. And then, of course, you know, the
Just to
frickin'
confirm,
commission
we were able
jobs
to
I take on
accomplish the
occasion.
objective,
But
correct? Okay, got it. Thank you.
my ops aren't going to be the same for every single community. Some are going to be vastly different. So I mean, compare COG to a BT op, for example, and you'll get my point. I've never worked with the 15th MEU. But I digress. It's okay to, you know, watch an op I do for a certain community and go, yeah, that's definitely something I wouldn't want to play, you know?
BDO has been scanned.
That's just how it
changed.
is. But Arma, I'm just happy, is such a wide sandbox that you can find what you want in it and play it.
6-8.
Blue 4 here for COG. They want to play super realistic Blue 4 Rangers.
We've got guys on a contract.
And out of every community that I've found, like, they are the most hardcore realistic, so...
Forces took one by technical, which we then struck immediately after they boarded it, and drove it east. So we're down one technical from what we came in with.
Roger, we'll have to figure
Exactly,
it out.
Omni. If you want more balanced PvP, go check out FNF, OFCRA, AFI, WOG. There's Russian communities out there like Solid Games. Plenty of places to go for more balanced PvP. In Brazil, we don't have a big community. I could have sworn I covered this multi-PvP thing that had a bunch of Brazilian communities. I could be wrong about that, though. They might have been Spanish communities in general. And Brazilian would be more Portuguese.
Sorry, what was the goal with that? I missed it.
But you never know, Jay. You could always create something on Reddit and then let it go from there. I've seen a few small Brazilian communities out there, but I guess never a large one.
1918 in right.
Would love to watch an op where COG doesn't have all their technological advances like radios and drones. Okay. You're not going to see it, but okay.
Acknowledge. Just trying to figure out if that in and of itself.
That's another thing I want to put out there, guys. I'm not the host here. I'm the Zeus. The difference is the host controls how the mission is made.
I'm talking about butts and seats, but yeah, I got you.
The Zeus just makes the mission. I have no say in what we do with the exception of, do you guys want to do a point raid? Do you want to do a platoon attack? Or they'll tell me, hey, I want a point raid, a platoon attack, an airfield raid, something like that. If you want to see specific stuff, it has to go through Karma, because I have people shoot me ideas within KillCog. Elite Taco, if we see him, I think he is on tonight. He shot me quite a few ideas, and then I pass them to Karma, and Karma, for almost all of them, is gone. I don't think we should be focusing on that at the moment. So, yeah, there he is. Anything you want COG to do, you should go talk to Karma, because I'm just going to take what you tell me and pass it to Karma if I think he'd be interested based off of things he's previously rejected, you know? So if you want to see these guys do Siri, go ask Karma, because I don't control what they do. All I know is almost every single op these guys do is going to be a night op, so if it was going to be Siri, it would be a Siri night op. So I think that would be kind of an interesting curveball one night, though. Basically, every platoon, or excuse me, every squad starts off in a different area, and then maybe Snot is sent in to do reconnaissance and try to, you know, help guide air in to pick people up, and then once you're picked up, you then help and build up your platoon. And then maybe you, after you build up your platoon, you quickly do a platoon attack somewhere to set up a base of fire for QRF to arrive, like at an important intersection or something. That'd be interesting. But yeah, especially based off of what I heard about last KillCog, we'll be covering the next KillCog, and KillCog was apparently very messy last KillCog, so if you want to see these guys get slaughtered, I would wait till then. That's going to be 3 or 4 weeks from now. I think 3, if my math's correct. Snot isn't a recon element? Gotcha. All right. I just figured because they were also marksman-based, but if they're not recon, then I guess they would also be, you know, maybe from a downed little bird at that point. Last KillCog was brutal. Yeah, well, I was at an anime convention, so that's why I missed it, but I'll be here for the next one. Did Op4, I restricted Op4's RPGs. Here's the thing. I'm going to take credit here because this is on me. Karma said he's willing to try S-Vests and a few explosives here and there. I said no, though. Because I want a mission or two down to show these guys what things look like at a base level. And then we're going to slowly start adding in additional things for Op4. So maybe next op we'll see an S-Vest. But this with just some, 8 Op4 players, we still had 2 Blue 4 KIA and we had an Apache go down. And we had a Reaper drone somehow go down. So there's still stuff. There's a lot of potential here, and that's why everyone's still on board for all this, especially after how tense Benghazi was. I've had a big chat with Karma about it. There's a lot of potential here. It's just, I'll honestly say this. I don't think going in this, Karma really saw all the open possibilities with everything. And I saw all of the possibilities, I just didn't know which one he specifically wanted. So now we're just trying to find, and I've had this before with a few like clients, for example, that commission me for stuff. They give me a very broad topic and I don't know what specifically to hone in on. So I try a few different things, a few different ways until they find what they like, and then we just focus on that. So I think for this one, we found what we liked, and now we're going to build off of this. So Op4 will get more toys in the future. I can give them some Dishkas, some heavy guns, some techies.
They were on station.
Maybe a machine gun here and there. No scopes, though. They're not allowed scopes.
Sweep them for EOD, but they wouldn't have had a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
Roger.
We'll see how things go. But, again, a group like this hasn't really existed in ARMA before. There's been Milsim, sure. I mean, 15th MEU, 506, to name 2 big ones. We might also see a Stinger. Again, things are possible. We just have to basically keep running ops to keep calibrating what we want and then go from there. Zeus, can I have an A10? So, again, this isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea, though, but as I've said in the past, I only do outside work from my community if it's either a pre-existing community that I like working with or the topic interests me. This is one of those cases. COG genuinely interests me. That's why I give it all the time I can. Or I'm getting paid.
I'm working on it.
So, yeah. Plus, I'm going to be honest, COG works perfectly in my schedule for Saturday night streams. I've been always meaning to do something at Saturday night, and now I finally have something. But yeah, no, I mean, similar to BT, and I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of losing my patience with BT. Because a lot of work goes into BT, but there isn't really a point. Because they're just going to bulldoze through it. So I think in the future, after we do Lingor, I'm just going to run vanilla maps. And then just work on, either specific positions or custom AI if I even continue to keep working with BT. But I'm only doing an op once a month for them because of how, long it takes to make something. So that won't change till, like, the middle of next year when we run out of ops, Now, I will also reveal this to you guys. It took every fiber in my being not to give Op4 the most powerful vehicle in the world, okay? I'm thinking next kill cog is when we'll have the active camo forklift. Because only people that are forklift certified are able to see the forklift. As you can see, I am forklift certified, believe it or not, so I can see the forklift. But you have to be certified, and I'm not sure Blue 4 is certified for forklifts here. So some of them might see it, some of them might not, okay? But I shit you not, because it's going to be a platoon attack in a military base next week, there will be a forklift in that base. Mark my words, there will be a freaking forklift, and I swear to you, it's going to be awesome. Snotner the forklift operators. That's what we'll ask in the operation. Is Snot forklift certified? I mean, we'll see. We'll see who sees it and who doesn't. Maybe I can go to Karma and we can run an impromptu training on a Wednesday
we got, Angel?
to get everyone forklift certified. I think that would be a great idea. Anyway, guys, tomorrow streams in about 13 hours. We're going to be doing a mini pay for pain with the SCP Foundation. If you want to take a look at the menu, do exclamation point menu. I still got to finish up all the specials, but we came up with a few funny ones before we stream this up. Then we're going to be chilling with Artsy Columbia, probably doing some simple, you know, in the ground in Nam. Speaking of Nam, someone asked earlier, you'll never see Cog do a Nam thing because Karma does not like Vietnam for some reason.
We're good.
But after that, then we'll be kicking off our DayZ server, and you guys will be able to bully me. We're going to have a custom menu for that as well, with a lot of stuff you can potentially spawn. So, yeah. And then after that DayZ stream, the DayZ server will stay up. It'll be officially dedicated. Rules will be out, yada-da. And I'll have all that set up, so.
Acknowledge mounting.
I might not stream the dev. I already streamed some of the pay for pain dev. I might stream some more of it tomorrow morning if I can wake up early, but we'll see. Because Bloodwing also might want me to go over in the morning to her father's house. So, we'll see. But I'm going to be honest, guys. I'm busy. I think by... I want to say by the end of Monday or Tuesday, I'll be a lot less busy, because all my stuff for the month will be, you know, simmered down. But, yeah, at least for the next few days. I'm going to be wrapping things up for the rest of the month. So I think they're mounting up now. AO's wrapped up. Nothing else is going to be coming after that black eye, and Chris. I think we're good.
Sorry, everybody lost?
Payday, funny enough, is in my wheelhouse. I've got a few people lined up to play it with me when it comes out in, what, 11th of September, I believe? It's just I haven't played Payday 2 in a very long time. But, yeah, when 3 comes out, as long as I'm open and I have time, which I think by then I should, we'll give it a shot. I just know this is going to be the last month where I'm blindly accepting everything, in terms of, like, collabs with other people. September is when I'm going to be locking things down and doubling down on my community and running maybe an extra op or two for trainings, which is why we're going to have like a dedicated Tuesday op every week except for when I go on vacation. But that's also when I'll be doing my new commission program. Slashing my rates, being a little more public about it. But at the same time, I also want to play a little bit less Arma and maybe focus on some other games for my own mental health at this point. Anyway, convoy's going. So we'll see how things go. Like Payday, exactly. Payday, Warcraft 3, basically stuff that isn't Arma 3 or DayZ at that point. All right. Well, guys, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, now is the time because we're pretty much wrapping up the op. I'm going to start deleting things in the AO to clean up the server. And we should be fine for the most part. Hope you've all had a wonderful night. Baldur's Gate 3, I'm going to be honest, is not my type of game to stream. It would be to play, but I'm also working on my own D&D stuff, which I really wished I could have started this summer, but after everything that's happened, there's a reason why I haven't been able to, so I'm shooting for next summer with that stuff at this point, but yeah, frame's cleaned up. But yeah. Just have all my own stuff to do, but that's also on me. D&D is a great game. I have so many stories, most inappropriate, for D&D and all this other stuff, because, gosh, when we talk about D&D, then we have to talk about the Warcraft 3 community I ran way back when for 2 years, and then we have to open up all this other can of worms that, you know what, I don't think is appropriate. You know, guys, I'll give you a deal. I'll give you a deal. Because we do still need to do some custom composition dev, and I do want to get the document finished for, whatchamacallit, Pay for Pain tomorrow. So I'm gonna sit in on their OCAP with their debrief. That's probably going to take 30 minutes. So I'm going to say 1 hour after we end the stream, I'll start streaming again. We'll finish the dev work for Pay for Pain. I'll finalize the menu. And then we can talk about the fun stuff if you guys want. But, yeah. It's going to be a little bit of a wait for that. Last time we managed a campaign was 2009. Whew. What would have 2009 been? Was 3.5 out by then? I don't think 5e was out by then. What's the trophy system on the pay for pain sheet? So RHS have, funny enough, I can actually spawn these. It's gonna freak them out, but it's not gonna matter. I just won't crew it. So RHS has a few different vehicles here. The 14, which I guess I'll just have to push a T with it. This vehicle, and then the 15. I'm not gonna spawn them just in case. But, oh, they might have just hurt me. Whoops. Good thing I'm out of radio range. And the T-15. They both have a built-in trophy system. The trophy system basically takes any missile that's fired at it, any rocket or missile, and just deletes it. So the only way to kill a T-14 or a T-15 is by using an explosive or a tank shell or, you know, artillery or, you know, something that isn't a rocket or a missile. Basically, it gives it like a shield from that sort of stuff. And it's an infinite trigger, which means you'll shoot 20 missiles at it, and all 20 missiles will just instantly disintegrate before it hits it. So it's basically a buff for certain vehicles to be OP. Very, very OP. I think they like to do the drive all the way back, so. Yeah, so here's the thing, though. Blue 4 have ESSS UH-60s, which means it's a UH-60 with 4 pylon slots. So they can just dummy rocket the vehicle with, you know, some HEDP Hydras and still kill the tank, or at least decrew it. Because ARMA vehicles are simple. If it's tracked, if it loses one to track, the AI automatically bail out. And the vehicle essentially becomes disabled. So, you know, you can just spam it with rockets. And you should theoretically be fine. And I'm going to clarify real quick. Rockets are from launchers that infantry fire, not rocket. Actually, here's the thing, though, because I know tow rockets get eaten by the trophy system. So rockets from aircraft might also get eaten. So actually, I don't know. You might need a tank or a static gun or something. Damn, I didn't think about that. Yeah, I'm sure we'll test it out during the debrief stream, or not the debrief stream, the next dev stream, which can probably be at around midnight my time, aka in about an hour. Live test, why not? Alright, let's see. Any angry Discord messages from anyone? Nope. I'm good. Yeah, no, I intentionally did not put a T-14 or T-15 in on the super tank for a reason, because then it would have been nutso. Oh, I do have a bunch of random DMs about random questions about Arma. I will get to those when I can. I try to get back to everyone who DMs me within 24 to 48 hours. If I can. I live for now. I mean, yes. I think. I hope. I should be alive, right? Who knows? Alright, they're almost back. Looks Looks like they're driving. Yep, on that road to take them to the airfield. Liru, maybe I'm the monster. I got a good reply for that, but I already promised I wasn't going to do anything inappropriate until after this stream, so you're going to have to wait on my response for that one, Chief. Yeah, so 2 KIA, that was Lieutenant Dan and Darkstar. An Apache went down, no one died in that though, and then a drone, I guess, ran out of fuel and went down, because that's the only way I can think of that drone going down, so who knows? Certainly not me. You know, I have a great way to end this. Darn. Well, I can dream. Drone got EP. Yeah, it's about 11 o'clock too. A nice, simple point raid. And there's the OCAP over. Oh, right. Oh my god. Yeah, I know if I spawned the T-14 down, it would have appeared on the OCAP. Good thing I didn't. Oh, that would have been bad. All right. Why is there a Russian T-14 on the server? Arms deal.
On the light. It's on the light.
Alright, where's Liru?
Over here, broski.
Alright, everyone say thank you. Oh, hold on. Everyone say thank you to Liru.
Thank you. Thank you. Wait, am I?
Thank you to
Where are they?
Thank you.
They already left the server, but I'm sure they'll watch this back and see that.
Thank you all for saying I love you.
Awesome. Alright. Yeah, thanks Liru for another banger. Alright, let's burn through this AR real fast. There's some definite oopsies that occurred tonight. First things first, at the platoon side, false infill was good. The flight mishap with the ZU was strange. I'll talk to flight after this, but we'll figure out what happened there.
I can tell you what happened if you want.
I know they got shot down by the AAA. I mean,
it was not by the ZSU or ZU.
ZSU.
No, so the false LZ attracted attention. So the two techies that were on patrol that had M2s on them and some squad or fire teams nearby went to investigate. One of the M2s went up there with the on the techie, and they found the Apache that was only a few feet off the ground.
Interesting.
So I then chased the Apache away. The Apache gets away. I check its damage. It took some minor to moderate damage on its main rotor and engine. I then order the techie out of the AO. I go back to the AO. I come back 2 minutes later, and the M2 was, or the techie was then back shooting at the Apache that came back in and actually managed to shoot it down.
Wow.
So, shot down by an M2.
Hell of a shot. Okay,
That's
awesome.
That's pretty base. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. Moving on. False infill was good. That's unfortunate with the tech, with the Apaches. We'll talk about that later. With flight, infill was good. We were tracking an HFG techie on the way. Okay, video was good. The technical that got jacked was the technical I saw on video that was like, this is kind of in the open. So whoever parked that there, please do a better job of pushing it off the road and into a bush or something. Because that was the one technical that got jacked was the one that was in the middle of a field. I should have probably fixed it there, but totally avoidable.
Okay? Oh yeah, I stole one. I forgot about that.
Then pushed along. I know we had some weird server setting issue problems tonight. I'm gonna look into my server settings and see if I can fix what was broken on my end, because I had some weird shit going on. I know we ended up getting spaced out. So 3 and 7. So I know we ended up getting pretty gapped there. What was the problem?
So 3 actually wasn't that much gapped.
Was it 2?
Red team, we were pretty strung out internally, but red team was pretty much on the ass of 1-2 the entire time.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think that's accurate.
So what was the
gap?
problem?
The gap was pretty big even then. Like the gap was a good like 100 to 120 meters, I would say.
It was bigger than that.
It was bigger than that? Okay.
If you're talking about the platoon movement, right?
Yeah, the platoon movement from BDO to the, you know, actual...
Gotta love kids on the open mic, man.
Over 200 meters, and between that us and 1-3
That's
was like
funny.
50 meters.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no,
that's why I
someone's
told you, like,
toes!
you know, they're pretty far away. Like they're actually like insanely far away.
Two considerations here, right? First is one of the primary things we're trying to do is avoid having multiple elements in contact when we're engaged, right? That's first consideration. Second consideration is making sure that we're able to stay cohesive, right? Where terrain and concealment and like other factors like that are going to require us to condense down and be closer. So high,
cats
like
and
low boom,
dogs.
a lot of edge, where it's hard to keep track. It's okay to get a little bit closer if it means that you're going to not get lost or the element's not going to be too broken up. So it's a balancing act there, right? Same reason why when we do jungle shit, sometimes we're filing instead of wedging. Yes, the wedge is more ideal and having proper spacing is more ideal. But if you can't see, if we can't maneuver, bring it in tighter so that we can remain, you know, cohesive with the entire element.
ambience on this map.
Spacing is relative to the terrain around us and the situation we find ourselves in, right? But this definitely got a little too fucky. I also know that without PFT, you guys were a little lost, but other than that, you know, decent. We figured it out, but just keep those things in mind as fire team leaders and squad leaders. If you get lost, you're too far behind where you think you can easily get lost, you're way too far, you need to speed it up. Same thing, this is kind of converse for Snot as well. Try to be aware of where that element is behind you. Snot's a little bit different because if you guys get engaged, that following element needs to be somewhat close and like on top of you, or be able to get on top of you rather quickly to assist.
Yeah, they were about 200 feet or 50 meters away, I think.
Can you imagine being in a firefight with the Taliban, then, you know, while you're shooting, you just hear...
Normally I'm looking right, obviously I can see the markers, but...
You're like, what the hell is that?
Because I'm like, hey, Mike, do you see them behind us? And he's like, no. So, all right, we'll stop. And we stopped inside of a patrol. So that's what
so
went wrong
unfortunate,
there.
but
Like,
yeah.
We knew that we were ahead. It just was an unfortunate spot to stop in.
Unfortunate, yeah. But just...
But also if the trailing element can be like, hey, Snot, we don't see you. That would be super helpful.
Yeah,
like
everyone's responsible for each other.
We were halted though.
I definitely called up movement. I called up when we were starting to move twice actually, because Musco asked me to reiterate.
There might have been some confusion there, but either way, like double accountability, right? You stop and look around for them, and they need to be looking around for you too.
You never got to tell Blue for anything in Farsi.
Snot got too far ahead. They got engaged. Dan gets killed. 1-1 pushes up once again without map markers. I know it was more challenging tonight, but we ended up getting on top of Mike and securing Dan's body.
That would be something.
We pushed short of HLZO, and we called in that Casavat. Casavat came in clean. We loaded the body up, and we had pretty good security with I think 1-1 up here, APU here. 1-2 here, and then 1-3 in the rear. So we had 360 security on the HLZ, which was fantastic. 1-2, same thing. Like everyone needs, like, you guys can't just be waiting for me to like make sure everyone is cohesive. If 1-2, your task is to screen the south of 1-1, like look for them, talk to them. Like, hey, 1-1, I don't see you, slow down, or figure it out. You guys need to figure it out and can't rely on me all the time to like get over there and micro the elements. Okay, so talk to each other. If you know where you should be in relation to screen or support something and you don't see him, figure it out. Get on comms and unfuck it. Squad leaders need to get more comfortable talking to each other. Okay. We had to kind of fraggo this because we're compromised prior to the ORP. 1-2 crashed on HM 9 and 10. 1-1 pushed in force to the LCC and APU established the North Bridge. We then also had BP West establish and ISBF, or 1-1 move to establish the ISBF. BP East, especially once we're in contact here, we're unable to establish this position surreptitiously. I told I told Gooms to have you establish closer to HM32. But I did end up seeing you guys push deep. It's okay. It's just incredibly risky because we're already in contact, and this is like much harder to establish because you'll be alone when we're decisively engaged. So just careful with that. I don't know if that got miscommunicated or you guys just saw and thought you could take it. Just keep that in mind. Not necessarily a wrong call here, but hey, if we're taking heavy contact, we want to be very conservative with our pieces, right? And be very controlled. Otherwise, assault lane got established. I called for rapid twos. There's a lull here. So remember, guys, when we are in ISBF or SBF, the goal and task is to suppress, right? That is the intent of your position and what you should be accomplishing, which means you are shooting and suppressing proactively at known, likely, and suspected, right? So I don't care if you don't see anything shooting at you, okay? Shots need to be going out at known, likely, and suspected locations, okay? Your squad leader, fire team leader, will control the rates to maintain ammo consumption. But just know, like ISBF or SBF, that is the intent.
I think the independent force was AAF.
If they shoot at us and you shoot back, that is too late. The intent of suppression is to keep their heads down so they don't even have the chance to shoot at us. But I know that we ended up giving up a little bit of fire superiority here, which ended up throwing us through a little pause.
A&A, that's
known,
it.
Likely, and suspected. If you're in an SBF position, your task is to suppress.
I mean, they don't exist
you're shooting
anymore, so.
at known, likely, and suspected. Otherwise, we ended up getting that established. 1-3 push across. We didn't get a shift fire call because I'm sure it was pretty hectic. I ended up calling a shift fire pretty close here on the wall. But other than that, all good. No, I mean,
that was on me.
there.
I just forgot. That was on me.
Okay, all good.
I tried to get the fucking star cluster up in time, but I was on the radio.
I
kept cutting
don't
my
know.
animation in half, and then I got out.
Remember, there's a lot of people that can call shift fire. The assault is supposed to call shift fire. That could be the squad leader. That could be the lead fire team leader, right? Many people here who are within that assault element that can call shift fire. The SBF, if you...
Real quick, Bloodwing says she's lonely. I'll be back in an hour for the dev stream. I gotta jump and give her some attention. I will see you guys later, and if not, I'll see you for Pay for Pain, DayZ, or RT Columbia tomorrow. Cheers. Have a good one.